Good evening everyone, and welcome to another episode of Bugle Battle Reports. And today we're returning Toby, and he's today bought his Deathguard as voted by everyone on Instagram, going up against myself and my Space Wolves. So today we're playing the mission Surround and Destroy from Grand Tournament Pack 2020. So going through terrain, like always, we have ruins, which will be dense and obscuring. Then we got some power plants stuff under 5 inches, so it's true line of sight. Same with containers, and then big structure in the middle of the table. We can have dense with light and hard cover. So we'll be right back in a minute with Deathguard Armyless. First up, we have Toby's Deathguard list. So Toby, take it away.
Alright, so I'm playing a single battalion of Deathguard. I've chosen Mortarion's Chosen Sons as the plague company, which allows my plague surgeon to reroll 1s and 2s for disgustingly resilient. Starting off with my HQ choices, my warlord is going to be my Chaos Lord. He's going to be having the relic plague sword. Next will be my Demon Prince. I'm spending for another relic, which is the Serrated Plate. So any successful saves of 5 plus in combat deals a mortal wound back to the unit in melee. And he's going to have the psychic power Miasma of Pestilence, which is -1 to hit. Next HQ choice is the Maleficent Playcaster. He's going to have the spells Curse of the Leper and Blades of Putrefaction, just for extra bang in combat. Doing mortal wounds will really help. My troop choices, I've got 2 squads of 10 Plague Marines with bolters and plague knives, and a squad of 9, and all 3 units have 2 blight launchers. Elite choices, got loads. Got a squad of 5 Blight Lord Terminators, 1 being equipped with a Plague Fellow. Really nasty in combat, loads of attacks, and basically the damage rolls over like mortal wounds, so it's really good. Over here, more elite choices. The Broken Foul Blight Spawns with the really good aura ability to stop charges and attack first. It's really good. Got a Tallyman. His reroll all hit rolls is nice, but really I'm just taking him for the try and get CP back. It is a 7, which is very hard to get, but I'll take any kind of CP regain back. And obviously I have to take my Plague Surgeon for the company. Just a little bit of cover for these fast attacks. The Blight Haulers, they're okay. Really, they shine when there's 3 of them, but I couldn't fit them in the list. So yeah, I'm just using these for a little bit of taking the hit. Maybe they can get on a spot, but they don't have object secure, so they're really just there to try and get a bit of anti-tank really. And then the main heavy support, I've got 2
Plague Burst Crawlers.
Yeah, Plague Burst Crawlers. They're equipped with the entropy cannons, but I've upgraded the painted one with the accelerated entropy cannon. Hoping to get the reroll all rune rolls with the Arc Contaminator. and a more consistent damage output because they do a minimum of 3.
Yeah. And they just do not die.
And they don't die, yeah.
Yep.
So that is that.
Okay, so we'll be right back with Space Wolves. Next up we have the Space Wolves returning on the fast battle report. Exactly the same list. So we're playing a single battalion Space Wolves. And our HQs we've got Beyond the Fell-Handed with Assault Cannon and Heavy Framer. Then we got Old Ned on his dog returning. So Wolflord on Thunderwolf with Thunderhammer and Storm Shield. He's going to be the Warlord. He's got the Sargod Wolfkin for a +1 attack on the charge, and the Wolfenstone Relic, so another +1 attack. So next up we got troop choices. So at the front we got 3 squads of 5 Grey Hunters, all just standard bolt guns. They're just there for objective prey. And we're going to be starting 1 squad of them in the Razorback in a minute. So then we got on to elite choices. So we got Venerable Shield Dread, so Beyond's the bodyguard with the axe and shield. Then we got Wolfguard Terminators, pack of 8, all with double lightning claws, so they'll be re-rolling all their rune rolls. Then we got a pack of 7 Wolfen, pack leader with Frost Roars as standard. And then we got 5 hammers and shields and 1 frost axe for points. Then we go on to fast attack choices. Got 1 squad of 3 Thunderwolf cavalry, 2 with Power Fist Storm Shields, and a pack leader with Thunderhammer Storm Shield, just because it's Rizzy-Rig. Then we go on to heavy support. I have a group of 5 long fans, pack leader just as he is, not plasma gun which is on him. And we got laser cannon, 2 plasma cannons, and a missile launcher, just as it's Rizzy-Rig. And then our second heavy support is the old trusty Land Raider Crusader, back again. Big points race, but it does what it needed to do. So that's the Land Raider. And then finally we got 1 Razorback, again with twin assault cannon. That is the Space Wolves. So we'll be right back after deployment and secondaries. First up we have the Deathguard deployed. So talk us through what you've done.
Well, my list revolves around a lot of auras, so I'm basically trying to keep as much of my stuff in aura range as I can. My Warlord, given the reroll rune rolls for plague weapons, I've kept it with the things that are going to be doing mass damage.
Yep.
I've kept some infantry models near the objectives so I can raise the banners as soon as I can.
Yep.
And then I've got my tanks with as much view as I can, try and get like I can attack straight away basically. That's my goal if I get first.
Yep.
I am playing a little bit aggressive, but I feel I have to.
When do you not? So I'll talk through your secondaries.
So I've engaged on all fronts. Being a mid-table army, I'm going to be naturally moving up anyway, so I'm hoping to be on at least 3/4 most of the game.
Yeah.
While we stand we fight, obviously this army is very durable, so I'm hoping my main...
So what's your 3 units to that one?
So I've got the 2 tanks and the Prince will be my highest point models, so I'm hoping they'll be around for the end of the game, but... And then raise the banners, I'll be hoping to be on most of the, or as many objectives as I can. And I'm just going to sit there.
Yeah, and you got Terminators in Deep Strike here.
Deep Striking Terminators, yeah.
Everything else on the table?
Everything else is on the table.
Space deployment. So I just spread myself out pretty thin because I'm not actually starting that much on the table. So we've got Grey Hunters and the Long Fans set on this objective. Then we have Beyond the Foul-Handed and his bodyguard, prepared to march up. The Wolfrailer starting inside the Land Raider. Then we've got Grey Hunters and the Razorback and Grey Hunters inside. In Deep Strike we have the Terminators, and then in Strategic Reserve I spent 2 command points for Thunderwolf Cavalry and Ned on his dog in reserve as well. So for secondaries, I took Line Breaker, mainly for the fact that this army is basically get into the back lines. I have to with all my front hammers. Assassinate, the male characters he's got is stupid not to take it, and often against this I do max it out. And then the third one is Deploy Scramblers. Got a lot of infantry on the table, and I do tend to get myself around the table a lot. So it's a good one for this list. So we're right back with the roll off. Okay, so roll off for first turn. Space Wolves get a 1, Deathguard Vs 2.
Oh, just dreadful rolling.
First turn or second turn, Mr. Toby?
I will go second.
Okay, so we're right back after Space Wolves movement turn 1. Movement turn 1. Long Fangs have just moved up, touching scenery, eyeing up some vehicles. The Avenger had done a pathetic advance, and Beyond's following up behind him, aiming at some targets. The Razorback disembarked the troops and they moved up and deployed Scramblers. And the Land Raiders just moved up as well, aiming up at the Prague Marines. So Space Wolves shooting, and start over here with the Razorback. It's going to go into the Prague Marines. So hits it on freeze, no rerolls. And then strength 6, so wounded on freeze. So you got 6 saves at -2, because Devastator.
So 6 saves, but I am within 7 of the Hauler, so I'm getting +1 to my save.
Yes, so 4 Fs. So 3 go through. And 1 damage each.
So
Feel no pains.
feel no pains, but I get to re-roll 1s and 2s because of I'm within 3 of the Plague Surgeon. So re-rolling a 2.
Yeah. So 3 dead.
Yeah, 3 dead.
So 3 dead so far. So then the Land Raider will go into him.
So we'll go 1, 2, 3.
So now the Land Raider shooting at Prague Marines again. 12 shots in on freeze. Wounded on freeze. So 4 saves at -2.
So -1.
Yep. 4 ups. 1 feel no pain. Feel no pain. Saved. Okay, and then
So Storm Bolters and Hurricane Bolters. Yep.
so Hurricane Bolters. Checking the Storm Bolter. Freeze. Twice the wound. So 4 saves, no AP. So 2 ups.
2 ups.
Saved.
All good.
So we'll go to the Long Fans.
Yeah.
Long Fans again, all shooting at the Void Hauler.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to spend 1 command point, so I don't take no penalties to my hit rolls for moving, and 1 to reroll all my wound rolls.
Right.
Wolf's Eye and Keen Senses, be sure it's good.
Right, no
So
worries.
start with the Las Cannon, it's on freeze, rerolling 1s for Long Fangs, so hits,
Yep.
freeze to wound, so 1 goes through at -4 on the
So
order.
5 up invul. Demon save.
Nope, that's D6 damage.
So go for it. 1
I'll
damage.
spend a command point to reroll that.
Yep.
5 damage.
So 5 feel no pains. Or disgustingly resilient, as we like to call them.
Takes 3.
Takes 3.
Yep. Then we've got a crack missile launcher. Hits on freeze. Wounded on freeze. We roll moon rolls.
Yep.
For Keen Senses. Nope. There's 1.
There's a 1.
Then we do the plasmas. We roll supercharge.
Yep.
So 2d3 shots. So
5.
3 shots there, 2 there. So first guy, in case he kills himself. 3's reroll 1s, luckily. And the other guy, 3's reroll 1s. So 3 hits together.
Yep.
Reading on 3's, just repeat. So 3 at -4.
So 5 ups.
Devastator.
So demon saves. Save 2.
So 1 goes through, 2 damage.
So
2 further pains. Saved.
save good.
Fighting Deathguard. Then we do Beyond's Assault Cannon. He'll shoot into the Bright Hauler from here.
Yep.
2s. Reroll the 1s from the south. Strength 6. Times 1 -1. Almost. -2. For assault block.
So yeah, that's fine.
Devastator.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So that is naturally 3 up. So
Saved on 5
that's
up.
good.
Yep. And I believe that is all for Space Wolves shooting.
Not bad.
So we'll be back with the scores in a sec. In the Space Wolves turn 1, looking at scores, I've scored nothing on secondaries, but I have got 1 of the deployed stranglers. So we right back and see what the Deathguard do on their turn 1. So next up we've got Deathguard in the Reapwood. What have you done?
So I've moved this squad, or like the 2 tanks and the Lord, over. Try and get some pop shots in at your vehicles.
Yep.
I've moved the Plague Surgeon over so that he can raise the banner on the objective.
Yep.
Move the troops out just so I can see if I can get a couple of these troops out.
Yep.
Basically, I'm just trying to maximise fire over here. This squad of troops has moved out, gone advanced roll 4, and I've popped Cloud of Flies on it. He's moved out, try and maybe get a pop shot at the Venerable, or it is a Venerable,
yeah.
Right? And then I've just moved, I flew up over here, trying to hide away and maybe get in next turn.
Demon Prince is well hidden.
And the Tallyman over here has also raised the banners.
Yep.
So that is pretty much it for my I can go into Psychic phase if you want.
Yep, so Psychic.
So Psychic, you can just see this unit within 14, so I will be going for Blades of Putrefaction. That goes off on 5.
Yep.
Doesn't go off. And I'm not really worth casting his second for a minute, because I'm not within range of an enemy. So this Demon Prince is just going to Miasma of Pestilence on this guy.
Yep.
On a 6 goes off. So -1 to hit.
Yep.
And that's my Psychic done.
Okay. Do you know what you're going to shoot?
So I can put this unit into this unit of troops.
Yep.
So I will do the 2 Blight Launchers first. So I'm going to be -1 to hit.
Yep.
So 2 shots each, so hitting on 4s.
Yep.
No rerolls. So 1 hit.
Yep.
Strength 6.
So 3 wound.
3 wound and rerolling 1s. That is a -2.
So 5 up.
Saved. No worries. And bolters. So being Deathguard, I always get a rapid fire with an 18.
Yep.
With bolters. So I have 5. And the rest are going to be single shot. So 4, 3, 4, 5, 3. So hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And moving on 4s. 1 One save.
Free up.
Saved. So this unit here,
Yep.
going to go into the Land Raider.
Yep.
But I am going to spend 1 CP. See if I get it back with my champ. Nope. So spend a CP.
Yep.
To give Veterans of the Long War to that unit, just adds +1 to the wound roll.
Yep.
So again, 2 light launchers at
Yep.
the land here, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s because of the Chaos Lord.
Yep.
Reroll 1s. 3 hit. Strength 6, so 5s, but I get +1 to wound.
Strength 4. Oh yeah.
Rerolling all wound rolls because of the Arc Contaminator. So 2 -2, 2 damage.
Whoops. Save.
And then all within rapid fire. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, because the rest are dead. Threes reroll once. And then it is 5s to wound, so I'm getting +1 to wound.
Yep.
So 3 normal saves.
Yep. 3 2-ups. Saved.
Saved. So the entropy cannons and the heavy rotor gun slugger are going into the Land Raider.
Yep.
And the mortar is going into that back squad of troops on the objective.
Yep.
So
There's one.
yeah, the D6 shots on the mortar. 3 shots. +1 to hit, so I'm hitting on 5s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s. So 1 hit. 2s to wound. Rerolling. Rerolling. So 1 -2.
So. 4 up. No, 1 dead.
So the entropy cannons into the Land Raider.
Yep.
4s. 3 1s. 1 hit. Strength 8.
Covers 8. 4.
So 4s rerolling everything. Rerolling. Nope. And then the heavy slugger. I'm almost sure it's heavy 4. So 4s. Rerolling 1s. Oh, it's not going well. And then it's strength 5, so I need 5s. 1 -1.
3 up.
Saved. So let's go. Blight Hauler, everything into the Land Raider.
Yep.
So the crack missile.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s.
Hits.
Hits. Strength 8, so 4s.
Yeah.
That's -2.
4 up. Saved.
Saved. Then the melter.
Yep.
4s. Nope.
Nope.
And the spurt won't reach that far, so that is it for that. So then I shall go. Let's play Bear Crawler.
Yep.
I'll do the mortar into the back squad again.
Yep.
Entropy cannons into this
Razorback.
and also the slugger.
Okay.
So mortar. 1 shot. +1 to hit again. -1 to hit, so it's only 5s. Rerolling 1s. Nothing. So the entropy cannons. 1 hit.
Yep.
Strength 8, so it's toughness 7.
7. Razorback.
So
3s.
3s rerolling. Rerolling, because the accelerated. So that is -4.
No save.
So D6. Minimum 3. So 3 damage.
Razorback is down to 7.
And then the heavy slugger.
Yep.
4s. Reroll 1s. And then Strength 6, so 5s.
Yep.
1 save, -1.
So 4 ups. Saved.
So over here,
Yep.
this guy is going to go into the. Well, I can only target him.
Yep.
So let's go into him.
Okay, so that Avenger pops smoked. That's
Yeah.
-1.
And I'm shooting through dense cover, but I can only go as
Yeah.
low as -1. So still hitting on 5s. So everything into it. So we'll go with, because it's spell reach now, assault 3, or assault D3, sorry. So 2 shots, 5s. There's nothing there of giving him rerolls, so 1 hit, and it is strength 6.
Toughness 7.
So I need 5. Nothing. So then the crack hits. Toughness
7.
so 3 to wound. -4.
Let's say 4 up in roll. Nope.
It's -2, by the way, sorry mate.
Yeah, still 4 up in roll. I'll spend command point
Okay.
to reroll that. So reroll. Nope, still fails.
D6. 5 damage.
Yeah, so 5 further pains on 6s on the red side. Takes 5, down to 3.
And then the multi-melter.
Yep.
Hitting on 5s. Nope. No rerolls. And I think also then. Yeah. So I would say only this part can see him.
Good.
It's 2 into the cover. So if I got there, I have 1 blind launcher, and then 5 bolters.
Okay.
So blind launcher first.
Yep.
1 hit. Strength 6, so 5s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s because it's play weapon. That is -2, 2 damage.
5, 4 up. Saved.
Saved. And then how many within rapid? All but 1. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 13. 3, so no rerolls. And then 5s.
Yep.
1, 2 saves, my friend.
3 ups. Saved.
Saved. And that, I believe, is all my shooting.
Okay, so back with end of turn.
So I'm not really within range of anything to charge. I think if I were to get in there, I wouldn't win. I'd get hammered. And I'm just shy of trying a 12-inch charge there because I didn't want to be seen just yet. I'm trying to keep them alive.
Yep.
So I've not scored anything, but I have got 2 raised banners up, and I am on 2 objectives. So
Just getting yourself ready for turn 2.
just creeping up like death does. And that's it. Yeah.
So back from Space Wolves, turn 2. Space Wolves, turn 2. So I've scored 10 points on my primary for holding 2 objectives, but not holding more on 2. So in my moving phase, long fans have stood still here. Grey Hunters just shuffled about. Beyond the Avenger to come up, eyeing up some targets. The Wolfen disembarked and advanced up, preparing to break the lines. Land Raiders shuffled up onto objective. Grey Hunters just shuffled up as well. Everything else has stood still. Terminators have stayed in deep strike until next turn, as long as with the Thunder Wolf and the Wolf Lord. So we'll be back with Space Wolves shooting in a moment. Just forgot to mention, back shot here, deploy Stranders for my deployment zone. So shooting, Land Raiders going to shoot everything into the plate wings. So starting with the Hurricane Bolters and the Storm Bolters in rapid fire range. So hitting on 3s. Not bad. And then all strength 4, toughness 5, so 5 to wound. I am in total doctrine, obviously, so I have to move. So 3, 6, 6, 8 saves at -1.
But then I'm still in cover, so back to 6. How many?
3, 6,
So
8 saves.
3, 6, 7, 8. So 3 ups. I failed 2.
Yep.
So 2 Filmy Pains. 4 Disgusting Resilience. Both saved. No doubt.
And Assault Cannon. Freeze. Strength 6, so freeze the wound.
Yep.
So 6 saves, -1.
6. So 3 ups.
Failed freeze.
3 go through.
3 Filmy Pains. So
3 dead.
3 dead. Stop it. Go to the Razorback. He's going to stick his Assault Cannon in that Plague Marines, shooting over dents, so hit 4s. Wound on freeze. 2 saves, -1.
So 3 ups.
Both saved.
So good.
Yawn. He's going to stick everything into the Blight Hauler.
Yep.
So D6 Heavy Framer. 4. Wound on 5s. So 1 at -1.
So 4 up. Yep.
Yep. And Assault Cannon. 2s. V1 1s for himself. Wound on 5s. So 3 at -1.
So 4 ups. 1.
1 Filmy Pain. Saved.
Good.
So then I'll go Long Fangs, and they'll do everything at the Blight Hauler.
Yep.
I will supercharge the Plasma Cannons, and I'll spend 1 for Keen Senses, if it is, to reroll all my wound rolls. Might be rolls, I'm not sure. So Las Cannon, hit on freeze, hits, wound on freeze, so 1 and -3.
So demon save. Nope.
Nope.
Damage.
D6.
Yep.
Okay. 2 damage.
So 2 Filmy Pains. Takes 1.
Yep. Down 4. Then Track Missile Launcher. It hits. Wound on freeze. Reroll wound rolls. So 1 and -2.
So Fuds take demon save. Nope.
Nope. D6 damage. 6. Oh,
3.
he's got 4 wounds left. Need to make a couple here.
Go on.
It's gone. Does it explode?
I'm going to make it explode with 1 CP. Putrescent Detonation. See if I get it back on a 7 with the champ.
Nope.
Nope. So 1 CP. And I'm just checking.
So Toby blew his own vehicle up on purpose.
Yeah, Putrescent Detonation. So everything within 7 takes a mortal wound.
Yep.
So
beyond Filmy Pain, 5 up. Nope. And Vendred, 6 up Filmy Pain. Saved.
so unit of Plague Marines.
Yep. Saved.
Good. And the Foul Blight Swarm. Good.
Good. Good. So end of space will shoot in, we're going to charge phase. So let's start with the Wolf in here. They're going to multi-charge the Plague Marines and Bright Hauler. So I get a 5, so they'll be in.
Yep.
So I'll do that in a sec. And over here we've got the Vendred, measured it, we need a 5 into the Plague Marines. So he's in on the 11.
I'll spend an Overwatch for that.
Okay, so we'll come back with that in a sec.
Yep.
Shoot the Plague Marines.
So Blight launchers. Nothing.
Nothing.
And the
Bolters.
Two.
2. And 5 to wound. 2. So 3 ups. And feeling pain on 6. Takes a wound. Again, tries charge, so he needs an 8 to get into the Plague Marines. In on a 9.
Yep.
So we'll come back with the fight phase in a minute. So after all charges made, Toby's
chosen this unit to fight. Yeah.
Because of his little characters.
Foul Blight Spawn.
Yep, negate then being charged.
So the
defender fights first, so he does first pick.
So this unit, I'll have these 4 go into here. I've spent 1 CP for Veterans of the Long War, and 1 CP for Trench Fighters, so I'm getting +1 attacks.
So Prick means it's going half and half on Beyond and Vendred.
Yeah.
So Vendred first.
Vendred first, so 3s not within 1, so just 3s.
And 6s.
I get +1 to wound.
Remember additional attacks? Yeah. Another one.
So another one. So then it is
toughness 7.
So I'm 5s, but I get +1 to wound.
Yeah, so 4s.
So 4s to wound.
4.
4.
No AP, yeah?
No AP, mate.
So 3 ups. Takes 2 field no pains on 6s. Tell you what, I'll command 1 of the saves first.
Kelsey's dead.
Yeah, so 3 up save. Yep.
So
just 1 feel no pain on the 6. Right, she's down to 1 wound.
And then
The one's on Beyond.
So freeze.
Yep. And 6s in there. 1, 2, 3, 5. That's 5 more attacks.
All of them?
They don't generate any extra.
No.
Yeah.
And then 4s to wound. No, 5.
He's toughness 8.
6. So 6s,
Yeah,
but then
so
5s. Rerolling 1s. Plague knives. So 1 damage each.
So 3, 6, 8. 8, so 3 up 7. So failed 4. Yeah. And feel no pains on 5s. Takes 1.
Oh, bloody hell.
All on Beyond. So then I'll be back in my open and attack back now fast. So we're going to go a drawers and 2 hammers onto Plague Marines, and 3 hammers and an axe onto the hauler. So we'll start with 2 hammers onto the Plague Marines. So hit on freeze. And then on strength 10, so 2s. So you've got 5 saves at 6 up. And it's 3 damage per piece. So you'll roll 3 feel no pains.
For each one.
Yeah.
5 lots of 3.
Yeah.
So 1
dead.
dead.
2 dead. 3 dead. 4 dead. That's all there is there.
Yeah.
So then the frost horse is wasted. So then we'll go on to the bright hauler.
Yep.
So 3 hammers.
And he's -1 to hit in combat.
Yep. So hit on force. So paid off.
T7.
Yeah. So 3 wound. Just 2 -3.
So 3 up, 6 up save. So I'll take the demon save for 5 up.
So
I will
6.
I'll CP 1.
Yep.
So it takes 2.
So 2 go through. So 6 damage.
So
6 fielding pains. So you take 5.
Yep.
Like that. Now I've got my axe. So this one's hitting on 2s, but hitting on 3s because you're minus.
Yep.
So 3 hits. And then strength is 8, so 3
3.
wounds. So 3 at -3.
So 5 up demon save. 2 go through.
Yeah, so 2d3 damage.
Yep.
So 4 damage.
He's dead.
So he's taken 9 altogether.
I will CP to below.
Okay.
So 1 CP.
Yep.
And it's 1 mortal wound within 7. So be back in a sec.
Next up, we attack backward Beyond I'm going to spend 1 for Touch of the Wild, or Touch of the Wolf, whatever it's called.
Touch of the Wild.
Yeah, so on 4 pushes, get additional hits.
Yeah.
So 5 attacks base, +1 for Shock Assault. So hit on 2s, reroll on the 1s. So 1 miss, but 4 additional attacks. So 9 attacks I've got now.
Yep.
Strength 12 for 13, so we on 2s, and we roll wound rolls because it's beyond. So
-3.
the -4,
So no save.
so it's all going to be d6 damage.
Yep.
So we'll just come back with what happens after. Vendread, and he's going to be using his Cleave attack. So he's got 5 attacks, got Shock Assault, hitting it on 2s, reroll on 1s because it's beyond. So all hit, and it's strength 10, so we need your 2s. So 4 at -3, so you got 6 up saves. Nope.
Nope.
So it's d6 damages. So first one, 2 wounds. Saved. 6 wounds.
Oh, I don't think I can live this one. No.
So 1 dead.
Brown bread.
2.
Doable.
No one dead. So 1 guy left. Last one. 3 wounds.
Oh, I can feel it. It's magic. No, he's dead.
So unit wiped. And I think that'll be it for Space Wolves turn 2. So we'll come back with the table and points in a minute. Things have died and Wolfen's piled in, or consolidated in, and Beyond consolidated in. So Tim gets some attacks back on me. So which one's this going to be?
So this is on. This is on to the Venerable Dread.
He's not in combat.
So
it's only a Beyond.
So Beyond,
yeah.
Okay, so freeze. And then
Touches 8.
So 5 6s. Re-roll in. So 1 hit.
Minus.
No minus.
3 up. Saved.
Yep. And then over there
on the Wolfen.
Yeah. Take it.
All hit. Toughness 4.
I could do that with wounded really. 1 save.
Yeah. No minus.
No minus.
So I'll take it on the Frost Wars because he's wounded from an explosion.
Yep.
So 4 up.
Dead.
No. And I feel no pain. No. So because he dies, but he's too far away to actually make his attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, so back with the points in it. So end of Space Wolves turn 2. Points wise, didn't manage to get a line breaker. Haven't killed any characters yet, but have got another one on Scramblers. So we're back with Toby and Deathguard turn 3 in a moment. Deathguard turn 2.
So I've moved. I fell back with the Foul Blightspawn. I've moved my army over.
Running away?
Yeah, I need to run basically. Move these in. I'm touching terrains. I'm hoping I can get some shots off and then go for a cheeky charge. I need to get rid of them or at least hurt them. These have come over. One of both Psychers, I'm going to try and smite them to death. I've made sure I'm within 9 of each so I can choose. Basically, I'm just trying to get him off. I don't want him to get line breaker, and I don't want him to have their fear units. Like this is going to do a lot of damage. That's going to do a lot of damage. And I need to try and force him to bring in his stuff where I can predict. Because at the minute he can go wherever he wants, but if I make him have to come in my deployment, at least I can plan where he's going to drop. That's my thinking.
Okay. So psychic.
So I'm going to. There's no point popping power flies over there. So yeah, I'll do psychic. So I'll do a smite off of the plague.
That thing.
Yeah, that thing. And it's obviously going to go into here because it's closest.
Yep.
So on a 5, but if I get a 7, he'll do an additional mortal wound. 4, 5, 6, 7. So it goes off and he takes a mortal wound.
Yep.
In addition, so if I do the D3, so 3 mortal wounds.
So 6s. Nope.
So does he
blow? Does he blow up?
Yeah.
He does. So we'll come back in a minute. Andrew died and done some mortal wounds about.
So then second smite onto Bjorn.
Yep.
Need a six.
So Bjorn saved
Two more wounds. So psychic is over.
Yep.
So shooting.
Do you know what you're gonna shoot? So Craig means over here, getting shoot through the building because they're touching at the roofing. I've spent 2 to transhuman, and Toby did spend to
spent 1 for veterans along water.
Yeah.
So
I carried it with transhuman.
So I'll do the bolt guns first. Hitting on, it's not fours because it's freezing next on cover.
Yeah.
So hitting on freeze. There's nothing there giving me reroll. So. Not too bad, I suppose.
Yeah. 4 wounds.
And back up to 4s. So 2, 4, 6, 7 saves.
7. Noble number.
No.
Yeah, so 3 ups. So fail 2. So 2 feel no pains on 5s. So take 1 wound.
Okay. And then 2 blind ultras.
Yep.
So freeze. Full hit. And then
Fours,
it's yeah. 4s but reroll on 1s. So 3 at -2, 2 damage.
So 3 up in the roll. So 1 goes through.
So 2 damage.
So 2 feel no pains and I got 1 wound. So it kills 1 guy. 1 hammer gone.
Over here, is he 9? Yeah, so I will put everything into him.
Okay. What's the damage on the guns?
Mortars D3, these are D6.
Yeah.
And that is just a heavy bolter basically.
I'll spend 1 for duty internal, so -1 damage on dreadnought.
So slugger.
Yep.
4s and then reroll 1s because of Lord. So 1 hit.
Bjorn's got some tanking to do here.
5s, strength 5 here. So
yeah.
1 -1.
4 up. Saved.
So then it is the 2 cannons.
Yep.
4s, reroll 1s. 1 hit. Strength 8, so
4s.
reroll anything. Nothing.
No.
And then the mortar. 5. 4s, reroll 1s. And then it's strength 8, so 4s, reroll on more 1s. So
2 minus
2.
-2, yeah.
D3 damage.
5 ups. So 1 goes through. D3.
3.
So it becomes 2 damage.
Yep.
So 5 ups. Takes 1.
Yep.
Down 4.
So then I'll put the other tank into him.
Yep.
So slugger. 2 hit. 5s. Nothing. Entropies. Nothing. Or I will CP 1.
Yep.
See if I get it back on 7. Yep. So hits. 4s rerolling. -4.
No save.
D6. Minimum 3. So 3 damage.
So 2 damage because.
Oh yeah.
5 ups. Takes 2, down 2.
And then the mortar. 3. 4s reroll 1s. Through 4s, no reroll nothing. So 3 at -2.
So 5 ups.
2d3.
I'll CP 1. So 5 ups. Nope, so 2d3 damage.
So
So
1, 2,
1.
2 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, do you round up? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
-1. Yeah.
Yeah, so 5 up feeling no pain. Takes 1 down to 1 wound. He's holding in there.
So I'm going to use. I'm going to put 2 pistols in. No, no, they don't reach.
We'll come back in a minute.
I'll do the 2 no, actually I have to do them separately because one hits. So Lord 2s and 6s.
Yep.
Nothing. And then 3s. Reroll on 1s because of Lord. And then 6s. Mine's, well no, normal.
No mine's.
Normal save.
3 up. Ho. I feel no pain.
To a pistol. He is down.
Beyond dice a pistol. Shameful. Does it explode? No. Shame on you, Beyond. You tried. There were a fucking pistol. Time that is here, I can stick the bolters in at the razorback.
So rapid 2, combi bolters, so 16 shots. So hit on 3s. No rerolls. That's 2 there. And then 5s.
Yep.
1 save.
3 up. Saved.
Yep.
Any more shooting?
I think I'm all done shooting.
So we'll come back with charges in a sec. Fragments over here.
Going into here.
Yep.
On a 4. Gets
In
on
on
a
6.
6. I'll move them shortly.
Yeah, so next charging.
Prince into here.
Great, yeah.
I need a 9 because I was 9 away from both him and Bjorn. So gets it.
Yep.
And then Terminators into the troops. I need a 9
Yep.
because I've deep stroke 9 away. Gets it on 11.
Okay, so come back in a minute.
Can you?
Charges have all been made. So which one are you starting with?
So I'm pretty confident in tanking the 2 other hits on these.
Yep.
So I'll be going with the more dangerous threat first.
Yep.
And I'll be back in a sec.
Fragments are going to fight fast. Toby's activated.
So I'm just going to pile in.
What strats have you used?
So I've used trench fighters again for the extra hits, and veterans of long war, which you also countered with transhuman.
Yep, so I activate transhuman again.
Yeah.
So spend my last command points. I'm out now. But I need this wolfen to survive.
Those my 2 CP gone. It's a lot of attacks, so
So we'll come back after the attacks, see what happens.
yeah.
It's take a while. Come back after combat. All the Pegmans fought and did 1 wound to the wolfen. Wolfen then struck back and wiped out the destroyed part of 1 model. So we'll see what happens there in a minute. Demon Prince killed off 3 Grey Hunters and got kicked in the face and took a wound. And Terminators just rinsed the Grey Hunters off there. So end turn, morale checks on Pegmans.
I'll use the once per game.
Yep.
Warrior.
So he's down to 1 command
Because
point.
I know you can't fall back and charge, so it'll save me another turn.
So it keeps the wolfen
At bay for that turn.
So we're back in a minute with Space Wolves turn 3 and the Assault Doctrine coming up. So in turn 3 Space Wolves, going to Assault Doctrine. Scored 10 points on primary on 2 objectives. So then we've gone into movement. Here the Wolfens fell back from the 1 guy just to make sure I get a line breaker this turn. Grey Hunters advanced up, getting in positions for further in the game. Ned on his dogs coming from reserve. Lamia stood still. Razorbacks moved across to get some targets onto Terminators. These Terminators dropped down 9 inches away from the character, eyeing up for later in the game. And the Thunderbolt Cavalry are coming from reserve on my deployment, eyeing up the Demon Prince. So we're back with shooting phase in a moment. So starting with Razorbacks, shooting an assault cannon in at the Terminators. So 12 shots, on freeze. And wounding on freeze. So 4 saves, -1.
No minus anymore, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
Yeah, always one.
oh, it's natural minus. How many saves, mate?
4.
So
3 ups.
3 up saves.
1 wound. Fill it in.
Yeah. Good.
6.
Yeah.
So then we'll go the Land Raider. And that will go assault cannons into the auto hit framer guy.
Yep.
And all the hurricane bolters into the one Pokemon left.
Yep.
So stop cannon into the character.
Yep.
Hit on freeze. And then wounded on freeze. Oh, just 3 saves minus 1.
So 4 ups.
1 damage each.
So he's on 1 left.
And hurricane bolters at Pokemon. First volume 12. Hit on freeze. Wounded on 5s. So 5 saves. 3 up. One feeling pain. Saved.
Yep.
And the second volley of 12. There's double damage. Freeze to hit.
Yeah, don't get this then, did it?
I'm in rapid fire.
Oh, that's right.
12. So 3 saves. No EP.
Alright,
Yep.
okay.
So 2 feeling pains.
I think he's done now.
You will die.
Oh, yeah,
Dead.
he's gone.
So back in a minute. We're going to go long fans and they're going to shoot at Demon Prince.
Yep.
Because I don't trust my Thunderbolt cavalry to do a job himself.
Because he's a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So long fans. Do I spend 1 to reroll wound rolls? Yes.
Okay.
So I might get it back if I kill him. So last cannon, hit on freeze. Reroll 1s for long fans. Hits.
Yep.
Freeze wound. 1 minus 3.
So 4 up.
Nope. That'll be d6 damage.
Yeah. 2.
2 damage.
Takes 2.
Takes 2. Down 5. Crack missile launcher. Hit on freeze. Wounded on freeze. Yes. 1 minus 2. 4 ups.
4 up.
No.
I will CP it.
Yep. That's the last man point.
Saved.
Saved.
But do I get this CP back on 7? Yes, I do.
Yes. So cost anything.
Nice.
And then 2d3 plasma overcharging. So 2 shots.
Yep.
So freeze. Perfect.
Yep.
Freeze to wounds. Reroll wound rolls. So 1 up minus 3, so 4 up and roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
Saved. Okay. And the bolt gun from the pack leader.
Yeah, that's fine.
Reroll 1 to himself. 5 to
Five.
wound. So 1 normal save.
2 up. Good.
Saved. So then I'll go Thunderbolt Cavalry.
Yep.
For track grading.
Yep.
Hits.
Yep. Strength 6, so
4s.
Yeah.
So 1 minus 1.
Good.
Yep. So I think that's it for shooting. So I think we'll be back with charges.
Yep.
Charge phase. Ned on his dog is going to charge both the characters there. So you need a 10 to hit both. Come on, Ned! No, fails. Got no command points. So then Thunderbolt Cavalry charging Demon Prince.
Then go double 1. No, you're right. Yeah, you're good.
So we'll go straight in with the Thunderbolt Cavalry.
There you go. Good. Join
So give me a sec.
Yeah.
Cavalry attacking. So I'll do pack leader with Thunderhammer first. So hitting on freeze. 2 hits.
Is it? Stress.
Strength 8, so freeze.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Ooh.
And Power Fist. Hit on freeze. 2 6s, so additional hits because I'm in assault as wolves. Again, wounded on freeze.
3.
So 3 at minus 4.
So 4 ups. Okay. And if I get 5 ups, I will potentially do more wounds back. So
1 failed. So D3 damage.
If my new phase, no, it's the same phase, isn't it? Or am I in a new phase? First command reroll.
What did you use for reroll?
Oh, shooting, wasn't it? Yeah, so I can.
Yeah.
So I'll use it.
Yep.
So he's good.
Save, please. That'll come 1 points.
Yeah.
So then I've got. So then
So
you roll them on.
So
4 pluses,
yeah. So on 4 pluses, I do mortal wounds back. So 2 mortal wounds.
Yeah. So 1 goes down to 1 Power Fist. Now I've got the dogs.
Yep.
They hit on 2s. And 1 disorder.
Ridiculous. You might do more damage than your bloody fun damage.
We are going to.
I reckon it will.
5s. So 5 saves, -2 because it's up to
Yeah. So
and a dog killed Prince.
right, not 4s. So 2.
So damage each.
And that was a 5.
Yeah.
So
Then roll them.
yeah. So I'll do the disgustings.
Yeah.
So I take 1, and then I've got to do 2 fight like damage backs. 1 mortal wound back.
So 1 dog dice. That's why I did trust my dogs to kill.
I thought you was going to do a lot more than that.
So then you attack back.
So John.
Attacking back.
So 5 Hellforged swords and then 1 Talon. So re-rolling 2s. Re-rolling. Oh, and then 2 additional hits or attacks. Sorry. Yep. And then strength 7, so 3s. Re-rolling, not re-rolling. So
4.
4 -3, 3 damage.
Yeah, so 3 up involve.
So 2.
2 fell. 2. So Demon Prince killed the dogs. So the dogs die again, doing nothing. And I think that's about it.
Yeah.
So we'll come back with end of turn points in a sec. Turn 3. I score 4 line breaker, and that's it from there. So come back with Deathguard turn 4. Turn 3, Deathguard coming up. He scores 10 points on primary, and he scores another 2 points on raise the banners. So come back after his movement. So Deathguard turn 2.
I've come back over here.
Deathguard turn 3, sorry.
Yeah, turn 3, sorry. I've come back over here because I know he's got objective secure, so I want to try and take him out. Though I don't think I'm going to do much against the Wolf Lord. Over here, I've moved and advanced him. Hopefully, I can get some like good damage off on the auto hits. Over here, capped a spot, but mainly I moved to get away from this because I know it's going to come after me. Again, with this, just move that away, try and like just get his turn of shooting before the inevitable. Over here, I've just moved in. Well, I'm in 6, but 7 to get the maximise my mortal wounds. Come over here for a cheeky smite of the Demon Prince. Just basically I'm just going to take him off the board, or like on that bit. And then I've moved and advanced him up here to try and get cheeky flamer down. And I've moved these. I want to get an advance. Not an advance. I want to get a charge off on the Land Raider, but it's 6. I mean,
So you're not raising the banners?
No. I need to.
Okay.
I figure if I can take you off a point and hold that one, it's almost like doing the same thing.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my plans at the minute.
So come back with Psychic Face.
Yeah.
Psychic Face.
So over here, I'm going to curse the leper into that squad. On 7. That really helps me. So so that's 1 more wound. So I get 7 dice. And if any of these roll over his toughness characteristics, it's another mortal wound. So I'm looking for 5s and 6s. So
2.
1, 2, yep, 2. So 3 because of a 7-up successful psychic test.
Feel the pain. It takes 2 wounds.
So
1 dead, and that wound over. So plant the axe.
Yep. So then there's a smite as well going off on there.
Yep.
Could do with 11, but I can't see it happening. So no, I'll just go for the D3.
Yep.
So that was another. So that's 3 and an additional 1. So I got 7 again.
Takes 4. Ooh. So kills.
2 and the 1. Yeah.
Like that.
And then smite onto the big. Is it
Long
big?
fangs?
Yeah. So I need a 6 now, so I've got +1. So it goes off.
Yep.
So on a D3.
Yep.
2.
Yeah, so pack leader and missile launcher goes.
So just let me think.
Okay, so Deathguard shooting.
So I'm going to go flamer into this guy.
Yep.
So I picked the damage on a 2d6. Strength, sorry. So it is strength
7.
7, and it is how many shots? 1. 1. So
5 shoot.
re-rolling ones.
Nope.
So nothing. So then same over here.
Yeah.
So damage. Strength. Sorry.
9.
And then attacks. 4. So
Wounded on 2s.
re-rolling ones. -3. 3 damage.
So 4 in the roll.
So 3 dead. So over here I'll just put a normal pistol into the troops.
Yep.
So 3s.
Hits.
And then 4s. Nothing. So this tank,
Yep.
I'll put everything into the wolf in.
Yep.
So the slugger. So 4s re-rolling ones. And then strength 5, so 3s. Not a big weapon, so I can't re-roll. So 1 -1.
3 up. Saved.
So then the mortar. 2 shots. 4s re-roll ones. And then the entropy. 1 hit. 2s re-rolling. Minus
Roll. Saved.
Saved. So then I'll do the tank's mortars into the wolf in,
Yep.
and then everything else into the Land Raider, but I've got to take a penalty.
Yep.
So the mortar into the wolf in.
Yep.
1 shot. 5s. Nothing. Entropy. 5s re-rolling ones. Nothing. And then the slugger. 5s re-roll ones. And then 5s. 2 at -1.
3 ups. Saved.
Saved. So then I will go. I think that is it. So I'll do all the combi bolters into the Land Raider.
So we'll come back after that. Terminator failed to wound the Land Raider, so now we're going to charge phase.
So terminates into the Raider.
Yeah.
On a 6.
Gets in.
Gets in on a 9. So I'll put that over there.
Yep.
Prince. Doesn't really, as long as it's not double 1, so a 5. Yeah. And then the surgeon, which is looking like 5 from here, but it could be wrong. Yeah, it looks like 5. So yeah.
He's in. So we're back in it with 5 phase.
We'll go over there because it's probably the most.
So let's start with the surgeon on Grey Hunters.
So Plague Surgeon gets +1 for charging, so hitting on 3s. Oh, wow. And then wounding on 4s. Re-rolling 1s. Plague weapon. Nothing. Whoa.
So next.
So then
Demon Prince.
Demon Prince, yeah. So I'll go Hellforged Sword and then the Talons.
Got one long fans there.
So yeah, so 2s re-rolling. Strength 7.
Freeze.
So 4 at -2.
5 ups.
Flat 3.
Dead. Long fans to go. So next we'll be up with Terminators.
So over here, I don't. How many wounds I do?
2, 3.
Like 2, 3 wounds. It was pretty disappointing to be fair.
Yep.
Demon Prince has cleared that out over there.
Yep.
And
Now Grey Hunters
Yeah.
will power in and attack back on the surgeon.
Yep.
So hit on 2s. And 6s additional hits.
Yep.
So 4 extra go back in. And then toughness 5.
Yep.
So wound on 5s. They've done a lot more promising than I thought it was going to be. So 5 saves -1. Because Soul Doctrine.
so 3, 4, 5, 4 up.
Takes 2.
2. So
pains.
re-roll 1s and 2s. So it takes 1.
So we're back in it with end of Deathguard 10-3.
So at the end of the Deathguard turn, I scored another 3 points on engaging all fronts. And I've just got Martin thinking because now He's not on any objectives. So we'll see what he does in turn 4.
Yep. Space Wolves turn 4. So I'm on no objectives, so I don't score any primaries. So my movement, Terminator's moved up, iron up this back objective. Grey Hunter's moved out and advanced to steal this one off the paintbrush trawler. Land Raider stayed in combat. Razorback's moved back onto this objective in the safe spot. And Wolfen's eyeing up the character there.
Yep.
And Ned's eyeing up the sergeant.
And he's took my flag down.
Yep. Got one there of it. So we'll come to shooting face. So I'm going to do the Razorback into the prey sergeant.
So foul blight spawn.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I'm over dense terrain, so might as well hit.
Yep.
So hit on 4s. And shrink 6, so freeze the wound. So 4, -1.
So 4 ups. So takes 2.
Philippines.
Takes 2.
Yep.
So he's on 2.
Get these characters down. Then we'll go with the Land Raider. That's going to shoot in combat at the Terminators.
Yep.
So we've got the assault cannon, 12 shot, heavy weapon, so -1. So hit on 4s. And then wounded on 3s. So 5 saves, -1.
So 3 ups. 1, 2, 3. Oh, mate.
4 wounds.
4 go through.
4 kill, no pains.
2 dead.
So you take 4 wounds there so far.
Yeah.
Then I've got Hurricane Bolters.
Yeah.
First 12. No minus, because it's
Not heavy.
wounded on 5s.
1, 2, 3
So
saves.
3 so far.
No minus.
No.
2 up. All good.
So, and second 12. And 3s. Wounded on 5s.
1, 2.
2 saves.
2 up. Good.
wound.
Just see how it goes. So 1 on 1 wound.
Takes another one. And Storm Bolters. And 5 wounds. 1 more save.
2 up.
Go on, get another 1.
There you go. So 2
Okay,
dead.
so 5 wounds into the Terminators there.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be it for shooting. So we'll come back with charge phase. So charge phase, Terminators are going to charge into the character on the objective.
Yep.
We've measured it, so we need a 6.
Yeah.
So I'm in
just got in there.
The Wolfen will charge the character.
Yeah.
9, so they're in.
Yeah.
And they'll fight up.
Yeah.
And Ned is going to charge the sergeant.
Yeah.
In on a 5.
Yeah, he's in.
So come back in a minute with fight phase. So Terminators attacking here.
Into
We
the
have done
tunnel.
Toby's attacks back first, just to get out of the way.
Yeah.
And took 1 wound. So Terminators, double claws. So hitting on 2s. No rerolls. Just 1 6. So strength 4.
So 5s to wound.
5s, but rerolling all wounds. Just double claws. Come on, my little Terminators, do something.
I don't bode well for this. I think I'm done. Probably -2.
-3 because that's
-3.
opportune. So 4, 8, 10 saves.
4, 8, 9, 10. So I need 6s. So I've saved a couple.
And Philippines.
It's a 1 damage each, isn't
Yeah.
it? Right, so 5s. He is gone.
Dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, so then we'll move over to the Wolfen. The 2 Wolfen with Thunder Hammers on the character there. So hit on 3s and 6s additionals. Toughness 5.
Yeah.
There's 2s. Oh. So
Is anyone with demon saves though?
6, 9 saves and -4.
4, 8, 9, 5. You know.
Hammer time. Bash, 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 bash.
I've got a lot of damage to go through. So 3 damage each.
Yeah. So
5 go through.
5 go through, so 15 damage. So you'll just roll out 3 times.
Yeah. So he's still top. He's still. So yeah.
Take 5 there.
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Yep.
And then I've got Ned on this dog. So he's got 4 attack space, +1 for shock assault, +1 for the Wolfenstein relic, and +1 for his warlord traits. Cycle Vulcan. So Thunderhammer, hit on 2s, will hit, +1 additional. And then strength 8, so 3. So 6 saves and -4.
Here, got him.
So it goes straight through. So it's
Roll 3 times.
yeah, basically.
Reroll on 1s and 2s. He's dead.
Dead. So we're back in a minute with end of Space Wolves' turn. Terminator's attack back, knocked off a few more runes. But you're looking at Space Wolves' end of turn 4. I've actually got some points on here for Assassinate now. Got another line breaker. So we're back in a minute with Deathguard turn 4. So Deathguard turn 4. Scores 10 points on primary for 2 objectives. And no more raised banners.
No.
So movement type, what have you done?
So I've just moved over here to try and get a little bit more shooting at the wolfin because it's still a threat. I pretty much conceded that objective because it's too much there. Over here I've just moved back a little bit. This guy, I've just done it so he can see down. Here, just moved back a little bit more, but it's just so I can see here. Over here I'm on the objective, but I've not got it, so I'm hoping I can shoot him off. And then I've just moved the Demon Prince just so I can touch the terrain, so that I can seek to smite these. And I've stayed in combat with the Terminators there.
Okay, so we'll come back with Psychic Face. Psychic Face, Demon Prince is going to smite the Grey Hunters.
Yep, so just going to smite, so doesn't even
fails.
Go off. I'll spend the CP I gained.
Yep.
The Tallyman's gone, so I can't chant it back, so goes off on 10, so D3. 2.
Kills Grey Hunters up.
Okay.
So come back with shooting. Deathguard shooting.
So first I'm going to go down into here.
Yep.
I'm going to spend a CP so I can add a dice to each of the rolls I have to do with him. So
out command points.
So the strength, add D6, so to pick the highest. So 8, and then amount of shots, add 1 dice. So I'll take a 6.
Good.
So wounded on 2s.
Yep.
Re-rolling 1s because they got them. So 7 at -3, 3 damage each.
Roll some good rolls.
Could do with you failing quite a lot, mate. I'm not gonna lie.
4 ups.
So
Failed 3.
and
I touched that one.
okay. So 3 did.
Yeah, so I've got 2 left. Yep.
So this tank's mortar is too close to shoot at them, so I will go everything into the wolfin.
Yep.
So slugger, reroll on 1s, and then freeze. We do 2 at -1.
3 ups. Saved.
2 entropy. 1 hit. 2s. Rerolling. -4.
3 up. Saved.
And then the mortar. 2 shots. 4s. Rerolling 1s. Nothing. So then this one will put everything into the Terminators.
Yep.
So Slugger.
5s, going to cover.
Reroll ones. 1 hit.
Yeah.
Freeze. 1 -1.
So 2 up, 6.
The entropy. We'll reroll ones. 1 hit. 2s. Rerolling. -4.
So -3, so 4 from roll. Nope. Down.
A minimum 3.
So one time they're dead.
So it's 5 damage.
There's 1 left.
And then the mortar.
Yep.
It's 5 shots. 5s rerolling. Ones. So 3 hit. 2s. 3 at -2.
So -1, so 3 ups.
1
damage.
D3.
What are you feeling?
2 damage.
2 kills that last time there.
Good. So shot. So this one over here.
Yep.
So strength 4. Attacks 1. So
Force wound.
reroll once. So -3.
3 up. Saved.
Saved.
Wolfing will not die.
So then all I've got is the melee attacks over here.
Yep.
So I'll do them now.
No charges. That's the face of a man who does not want to charge.
I do not want to charge it. So I'd sooner take the Overwatch.
Okay.
So just the Terminators.
Yep.
So
I fight fast.
Yep. Defense
So
fights first.
D3 attacks for 3. 6s. Nothing.
So the flail.
Yep.
3d3. 3, 6, 7. Freeze. And then 5s. 6s are -3. So
2 -3s.
2 -3s.
So 5 ups. 1 gauge 3.
So d3.
1.
And then the 2 normal.
Landway's tanking it in a minute. Turn 4 and she's still here.
And then 5s. 1 at -2.
4 up. Nice.
1 damage.
She's doing her job there.
And that
That's
is it.
So we're back with Deathguard points in a second. So end of Deathguard turn 4. Scored another 3 points on the engage your fronts. And all his tanks are still alive. So come over to Space Wolves turn 5 now. So now Space Wolves turn 5. I scored 10 points for holding 2 ejectors, but not more than him. So I'll be back after movement. Last turn. So here, Great Hunters just moved on to objective and deployed Scramblers. Wolflords come around the corner, eyeing up the Howter, along with Wolfen. Landwehr's fallen back, so now I'm just going to get straight into shooting. Got limited options, just going to try and do what I can. I think I've had it. So lucky rolls here. So Razorback is going to shoot the Terminators.
Yep.
So hit on face. Oh, that was a bad roll for what I needed. Wounding on face. So 4 -1.
So 3 ups. All good.
Yeah. So then charge face.
Yep.
The Wolf Lord is going to charge the character.
Yep.
Yeah, no Overwatch.
Can reach. Done.
Failed, so I'll spend a command point to reroll it.
What, you're after 7 or 8?
Can't like.
Oh, sugar.
Oh well, that's not 6, that's more than fucking 6. 11.
Yeah, you're
He's
in.
in.
Yeah, you're in.
And then the Wolfen will charge him as well.
Yeah, it's as long as you don't get double. Oh, it failed. It's automatic fail, isn't it?
Reroll charges.
Oh, yeah,
Wolfen.
that's fine. Oh, hey, if you got nothing.
So we'll come back in a minute with that. Face. So we've got the Wolfen attacking. 2 point damage. Hit on 3s. Reroll the 1 for the Lord.
6 at 1 and
And
2.
2 6s. And 2s.
No invul.
So -4, 3 damage each.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's got 2 moves left, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. I'm happy with that.
And I think that's going to be it for Space Wolves. So back with the points. My turn set. Space Wolves turn 5. Getting up 4 points on Line Breaker and a 3 on Assassinate. And I've done Deploy Stranders. And so Space Wolves going to finish on 64. So it comes to Deathguard turn 5 now. So Deathguard turn 5, he's on 3 objectives. I could have get him off.
Didn't really need to do anything, so all I've done is raise banner on there.
So he scored 15 points on the primary, and then he's literally just put raise banners on there to get 1 point end of the game. And he's already got engaged on fronts. So we'll come back with Deathguard final score. End of Deathguard turn 5, he scored another 2 points on engaged on fronts. He gets he's down with fight because both tanks and Demon Prince are still alive. 1 point on Razor's Banners and 50 on primary. So that means Deathguard finished on 76 compared to Space Wolves 64. So it's victory for the Deathguard. So we're back with a review in a moment. So game review. Thoughts? Obviously, you can tell on the board where the Wolves have lost. That turn forward, not getting any
that
penalties. And unfortunately, I didn't get to max Assassinate as well.
Which is a shocker, really.
Unfortunately, I got 2 spread out. Thunderwolf Cavalry coming in on the Demon Prince.
They fluffed on
just fluffed so badly. Surprisingly, the Land Raider did alright.
Yeah, I couldn't take it.
Wolfin lasted 2 games as well. But I think it was a bit too late to the party for the Space Wolves this time.
I think, I don't know. I think you even did right there, like the deployment.
While we fight we stand, I couldn't deal with, unfortunately.
I knew it was going to be hard for you.
I don't really want to go after paintball Strauders, and
I think getting lucky on taking all of your Terminators as well.
Yeah, Terminators dying to that fucking framer is just horrible it was. But yeah, good game, and my winning streaks ended on the channel. Well, yes, Sorry. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell down below for further videos like that.
See you later.
Cheers and go on.